Midwest Territory staff on March 1st, 2012. Joined the IM in 1988 and was initiated Local Lodge 660 in District Number 9 in Missouri. He worked for Olin Corporation in East Alton, Illinois. Brother Peters also held various positions in Local Lodge 660. Brother St. Peter joined the staff of District 9 in 2005 as a business representative organizer servicing the industrial sector. Please join me in welcoming Marty St. Peters.
Well, who are pissed off to be placed in between two of the favorite, what do you call it, Wisconsinites? Spokane and Feingold, are you kidding me? So this will be lackluster, uninteresting, and you'll be bored for the next 20 minutes. So I'll just tell you that, compared to those two guys. Anyway, it's great to be back up here in Wisconsin. I love coming up here. Somebody said earlier I had a southern accent. And I talk a little slow and whatnot. I don't think I do. What do you guys think? I have a southern accent?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
So. See? So, Brian, you were wrong. Thanks. From the General Vice President, Phil Gruber, just want to wish everybody a great convention. You guys up here and the delegates do a wonderful job in politics. The state councils are meant to be and are the political voice and arm for this union and for this state. Just over the last, I don't know, well, I'll say 4 years. I'll be on Midwest staff 4 years tomorrow. It's been really quick 4 years. I've been up here quite a bit and going through the fights that you guys have fought. You've never given up. You've never been discouraged. I've seen you all walk out of that State House and in the midst of a defeat and still say, we're still going to fight. It takes a lot of courage and whatever else. So you guys do a good job with that. You heard the report from Ricky D last night. You guys do excellent when it comes to MMPL. I will tell you this. Every year we have a national planning meeting, and then basically we set the stage and the goals for what we're going to do in politics. Not only national, but we do a breakout for territory. Some of the people in our school goes and participates in our delegates. Well, we set the goals for this territory. One of the goals last year was a goal that, if you think about it, really wasn't a big ask. We asked and said that every local lodge will have at least one sponsoring member. That's $25 sponsoring member to MMPL. Now, it'll sound a lot because most of you guys are not just delegates here. A lot of you are local lodge officers, correct? Who's a local lodge officer? It's everybody in Denver. If you think about what I just said, one sponsoring member for a local lodge. You all contributed last night, so that goes to count to the one. But every local lodge in this international has at least 8 e-board members. So you can't tell me that you can't have 1 or 2 e-board members see the value and importance of what we do through MMPL. We're very fortunate to have the group we have up there. Ricky D's not here. I'd like to tell him in public, them guys do a terrific job. They help make my job easier. They don't waste money. And the whole staff up there is amazing. It's one of the departments in your union you should be very proud of. When you go to D.C., you just heard Representative Pocan tell you how great a job they do up there, because they do. All of them, Hassan, Bruce, all of them up there do a great job. So, but I want to thank you for the funds that you do raise for MMPL. What'd you say, Alex, last night, 1,700, somewhere around there? That's good. That's good. We need more. Don't ever quit. I'm tasked with a few things. for the territory on an ongoing basis. One of them is MMPL. I'm your political guy. Some people have called me the Midwest Territory Joke, and as director on political education. But my other job is taking care of the guide dogs and the activity of the guide dogs in the territory. Just a couple weeks back, y'all received, the lodges anyway, received a packet for the Spirit of the Midwest Rides for Guides events. As you all know, this year is going to be extremely busy. We've got a lot of conferences, a lot of things going on, plus the Grand Lodge Convention. So what we did, Steve McDermott, I wish he was here, dang it. He is here, but he ain't here. He is heading up the bike run down at 837 in St. Louis, Florissant, actually, Missouri. And then that would be on June 25th. June 26th, the next following day, at District 9, we're going to do the card show. So we're going to crunch it all in one weekend, and we're going to make everybody work hard, but we're going to raise money for LSD. So you got those packets, and there's an ask in there to kind of help out, sponsor some stuff. We ask you that you really, really consider that hard and send that in. It's for a good cause. Last year, this territory donated more money than we ever have to the guide dogs out at the National Banquet in November. GVP Gruber is extremely pleased with the activity here in the territory. He wants to say thank you about that. Let's see, I had a whole bunch of stuff I was going to say. All right, I thank you because Gruber's not here.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get back to MMPL. You've heard so far every speaker that's got up here, with the exception of Alex, has told you how important the turnout to vote is. You know, we always brag as Democrats. We do the GOTV better than anybody. Well, I'm going to say something here. Bullshit. We don't. We don't. We got to get out the vote. You got people excited. We got our members excited about Bernie. Okay? We've endorsed Hillary. So I'm not dumb, and I've never lied to you guys. I'm pretty honest. Anyway, but at the end of the day, like Representative Bocan said, we have to come back together. We have to get our people to vote. It will hopefully be a little easier here in this state because you got the Senate race with Feingold. What a great candidate, by the way. Bocan. I wish I had 435 more of those guys. It'd be great. So, no matter what happens, you got to drag them out. I don't care how you do it. You know, there's tried and tested policies and procedures and way to do it to get people out. I don't care how you do it. I don't care if you got to grab somebody and handcuff them and drag them out. Do it. I don't care. Get them out to vote. Okay? Because there's a lot more of us than there is of them if we show up. Okay? Next thing I'm going to ask you to do. If you're sitting in this room, you're either here because of the hospitality room last night, or you're here because you give a shit about politics. Pardon my language, too. I'm from Southern Illinois. You guys call me a fib. Is that what you call me? Yeah. I'm well aware of that. And I'm okay with that, too. But what y'all need to do is try to commit doing between now and Election Day 4 hours. Take it, 4 hours. Okay? Donate 4 hours. I don't care if you phone bank, if you walk. I don't care what you do. You can do it for Russ, local candidate. I don't care what you do. Commit to 4 hours. 4 hours ain't nothing, guys. It's a Saturday morning. Okay? Try to do that. We are here as territory. Let's lead by example. Let's take 4 hours and push them through. So Let's see, what else was I supposed to talk about? I said talk about the guide dogs. That's coming up. Oh, the Seaway Task Force. You guys are one of our states that actually has some shoreline. Quite a bit here, by the way. We, at the Seaway Task Force, you guys have heard me talk about that before. That's still active. Last year, the Harbor Maintenance Trust Fund was increased by 32%, and the Great Lake carriers have said it's a direct result of what we have done from the union standpoint and from the Seaway Task Force. What does that mean to you guys? That means commerce. That means jobs. That means more activity at the harbors because they're being taken care of and because they're being maintained and or updated. So there's more trains coming out, more trucks coming out, more Great Lake carriers coming in. So thank you very, very much. I know we've seen some support for the Great Lakes causes, and we appreciate that. We look forward to maintaining that. The gentleman that started that was General Vice President Lynn Tucker from the Eastern Territory. He's set to retire later this year, but I hear that the Seaway Task Force will continue, and hopefully we can increase the funding even more. So that worked out pretty good there. Grand Lodge Convention's coming up. I think you guys got calls this week to tell you what to do. So we look forward to that. I will say this. Brother Steve Galloway is head host chairman, is that what it is? And he's doing an excellent job. There's a ton of stuff. I've been to every convention since the last time I was in Chicago. With the exception of Toronto last year, I got signed at Kansas City for whatever, for all the reasons. But anyway, never had a clue what it takes to put on a convention until you sit down and you listen to Steve and you see the process, and it's just amazing, everything that you got to go through. So we're getting close enough. We've kind of split off some duties and roles. And we as staff in the Midwest have all been assigned to do something. General Vice President Gruber has been so gracious to allow us to go out and get some help and put together a committee. I'm happy to say I have Alex on mine because I got to pick last. I don't know what that's about. I was really hoping for the guy from Minnesota, but that's okay. That's okay. Alex will work. He's coming around. So with that, I'm supposed to also tell you, your brother from this state, Mike King, the original educator, communication rep for the Midwest Territory. He was a vanguard. He started it out. He said I had enough, and very well deserved retirement. He is currently now living in Florida with his lovely wife. You see, if you get on the Facebook, and I know I say the Facebook, whatever. If you get on there, you can kind of track him and keep up with him a little bit. And Mike's a great guy. I call him a personal friend. He comes from this state. You guys should be very proud of what he did. He not only represented the Machinists, but he represented and was very proud of being in Wisconsin. So, did a great job. Very well deserved retirement. Wish him the best. In the place, as people leave, you got people fill spots. Our new communicator is Latoya Uwike Smith. Latoya is so overly qualified for this job. I don't know. It's just amazing. She does wonderful work. She originally worked for a few years out at headquarters in the communications department out there. We welcome her. She's doing a great job so far. She's going to be used in some different capacities. She's already helped out down on a contract at 837 with GKN. GKN's a kind of a subgroup out of Boeing. But because of the communications and what Latoya did and what that team did down there, they had an 80% vote in a contract that historically has had some issues. They did a great job. most of the members that you talk to down there will say it's because of the communication, it's because of the work that was done. They were kept up to date, they were informed, and it does well. So we're really looking forward to Latoya. She'll be getting around the territory. If you need something, obviously from the territory standpoint, go through your business reps or your DVR, and then they can make the request up to the GVP. So with that, I just want to leave you with one thing. Most people know that I don't have much of a filter, and that's fine. God said, "Do you want looks or a filter?" And I said, "I'll take the looks."
No.
Anyway, I just want to tell you I'll give you one quote, and I truly think it sums up the position at where we need to be. And that is, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Martin Luther King.
Yep.
If you want to be silent, take your stuff up, go. This ain't the room for you. Stand up, be loud, be proud to be union. That's kind of going around now too. Oh, I'm kind of ashamed to be union. No, we're not. No, we're not. So don't ever let somebody diminish. Be respectful, like Ricky D says. We can agree to disagree. We don't have to be hateful. But don't ever back down. You got a point? Say it. You got something to say it. Okay? We all got those blue shirts we had at the harbor, or wherever the hell else. What's it say on the back? Well, the one that says fighting machinists. I prepped him last night, too. He was supposed to say, hey, fighting machinists. Once again, I'll explain it later. Help me out, buddy. Anyway, let's take back that mantra. Let's take back that ID and be the fighting machinists. You guys have proved it up here throughout the whole country, but really in the Midwest, how you guys are fighters because of what you had to deal with a couple blocks up the street. So with that, I personally don't take questions because I'm not smart enough to answer them. So with that, I'll be around for all day today, but I'm taking out early in the morning. I got to go down to Illinois, down to their state council. So with that, I appreciate it. You guys do a wonderful job. Thank you very much for all you do, MNPL and the guide dogs. And I'll see you. Anybody have any questions? I will take questions. Okay, great. Wonderful.